everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner and my 2017 Fall Decor series. This is episode 7, you guys. I'm just zipping on along here. And today I'm coming to you, actually you're probably going to see me in the same clothes for a couple of things today. I'm going to try to knock out a few things today since I really don't have a lot else on my schedule, and Chris took a motorcycle ride, so I'm kind of here by myself, and I'm just going to be puttering along and videoing whatever I can get done until he gets back and we're going out to dinner. So I'm going to start here in my kitchen, and I'm going to be working on 3 little arrangements that I put in my kitchen windows. No big deal, but they're just a little something to put up there and to bring a little bit of fall into the kitchen. Also, I'll be doing the island centerpiece and showing you the runner that I have here that matches my tablecloth. Found those years and years and years ago at, do y'all remember Linens and Things? That's where I got the tablecloth and the table runner for. And you're going to see when I get to the tablecloth, I have looked and looked and looked for this tablecloth again, and I cannot find it anywhere. Man, oh man, if any of you guys come across it once I show it, let me know, because I'm going to buy it. I need it in 60 by 120. And I've got it, and I think it's 102 right now, but regardless, it comes right to the edges of the table. Now, I changed my tablecloth out for Thanksgiving Day, so this tablecloth is just for my decorations, and it just goes right to the edges of the, at either end of the table, and it's just almost pitiful, but I love this tablecloth so much, I'm going to go ahead and use it. But anyway, so I have a runner to match, so you'll see that today, and I am going to work, I think I'm going to do a little something in the, where I have that black lamp that sits in the corner. I think I'm going to do a little bit of something around there, not a lot, just a little something. So today's video is all about the kitchen, and honest to goodness, I don't put that much decor in here, but just a little touch here and there. So let me turn this camera. I hope everyone is doing well and that all is well with all of you and everybody has good health and that you're traversing through your days with no issues. And I'll be honest with you, I'm nursing a little bit of a back tweak. So I've been, you might see me sitting in this chair a little bit more than standing. I'm going to try to start by standing up, but we'll see how far I get. I don't know. I tweaked my back a little bit, so, but I'm bound and determined to get my decorating, or at least work on it anyway. So, all right, enough of me yammering along. I do tend to ramble, don't I? It's hard for me to stop one subject and start another, obviously. Anyway, I'm going to turn this camera around and get it pointed down, and we're going to start with those 3 little arrangements that I put in the kitchen windows. And I already have them in Ziploc bags, so hopefully they'll go together pretty quickly and easily. So we'll see. Be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back and have turned the camera around and have gathered my 3 little containers that I always use in the kitchen windows. I've had these for years, since I moved in here, and I don't even remember where I got these, to be honest. Obviously, they didn't have the same color, 2 of the same color, because I got 2 different colors. But as you'll see, my windows are pretty widely spread apart, and you really don't notice that they're 2 different colors. And then I got this from my little country store that I go to a lot, much like the one over in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Country Treasures, I believe it's called, but I don't even think they have a website, nor does my little country store here in town, so it's locally owned. But anyway, you can find these online if you go to piperclassics.com. You could go there, or some other places like that would sell these. As you can see, I have the decor that I not only put in the tin, but what I also had on each windowsill in the Ziploc bags. Kitchen window tin 2016, as you can see. So I had, obviously, this little scarecrow and pumpkin sitting out there. And then I had this little bit of decor in the tin. So let me see here if I can get this in. It looks like I just pulled it right out. Let me see if I can get it to go right back in the way it came out. No, maybe not. This pumpkin looks like it might get in the way. As you'll see, this side of this tin is going to sit up against the window. It's going to sit kind of cattywomp in a corner. So this side, I can tell you already, is going to be the side that's going to be up by the window. And that did that one. Pretty sure this pumpkin went right about there. There's one. All right, dump these little berries out of there. Let's go to the next one. Let's do the other side. Let's do the other tin. That's the base. Obviously, I'm going to mirror that one. Same scarecrow. I don't remember where I got the scarecrows. I would imagine I got them at Hobby Lobby, probably. And I'm just going to put this one in the opposite, which means I need to go this way with this one. Here. There we go. And there we go. You'll see them when they're in place. These are going a little crazy here, aren't they? Goodness. Big deal, huh? And I do save the Ziploc bags, as I've been doing all along here. And now let's get the vase. All right, let's see what we have here. This looks a little messy. I think I'm gonna actually take this one apart and maybe redo it. Start with the longer pieces in the back, obviously. Not taking too much tweaking, not too bad. Come on now. cooperate. There we go. I think that'll be fine. A little bit wild and crazy, but I like it. I think I can get it to stick there though. All right, that's it. I'm not going to use this because I'm not even sure why I would have done that other than to take up some room. I think it's looking pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go get these in place and I'll be okie dokie. Here I am back with the beginnings of my island centerpiece here. And as you saw me, I took this apart the other day and left the tray. And I consider this kind of like a lantern. I treat it in just the same way as I do a lantern centerpiece. So that's how I go ahead and arrange this. So I did dust it, I thought, my goodness. First thing I'm going to start with is a pipberry candle ring. And this is one I made myself. I just cut part of a pipberry garland off. I don't know whether you can see the little floral wire there. I just tied it together with floral wire. Of course, measured the bottom of the candle. Got one of my very favorite scents here. Got my spiced pumpkin, and this has obviously been burned before. I've got it ready to go. So first thing I'm going to do is muscle this thing on here, and trust me, this is the hardest part of this whole arrangement because I like things to be full and pretty, and sometimes full and pretty means I need to fight it and work with it a little bit to get it to fit and to scrunch these things through here, the pipberries through here a little bit, like that. And then to get the candle down in there without it sitting on top of a pipberry. That's sometimes not fun, but look, it went in pretty easily that time. I'm pretty surprised, pleasantly surprised. And then I just pull them up, back up and around. I don't think you're going to find, I also got this from Yankee Candle several years ago, little pumpkins. And I'll tell you, instead of blowing my candles out, I keep the lids with my candles, and when I have them lit, obviously the lid is off, and I just put the lid on to snuff the flame so the smoke doesn't get in the air. I don't like that smell, so I keep the lid with them, and I just keep the candle topper on. What is it, Soph? Sophie's in there crying. She's sore from her bath. She had a bath yesterday, so she's a little bit sore today. She hears me out here talking. All right, so that I'm just going to leave just like that. Then I have island pumpkins. And you know what I'm going to do with them. I don't even have to say. You know what? I'm missing two. Hang on. I'll be right back. Alrighty, here I am. And you're going to see these little pieces of paper towel I have nicely folded up in here. I'll show you why I did that last year. Tell you, I'm going to put the paper towels right back in the Ziploc bags. pack it back away. Just like this. All right. So for those of you who have watched me make a centerpiece like this before, you know that I like to do what I like to anchor my corners, which means that I just stick a little something in each corner. Last year, I went to do that, and guess what? These were too big, and I just couldn't get them to sit upright. So I made myself these little, really, really tough to make pumpkin stander-uppers. So that I could get them to stay into place like that. I think I'm quite centered, am I? Maybe I am. Turn it this way for just a second so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Tove. There we go. Giving me a hard time there for a second. All right, so there we go. I have my corners anchored, and all I have is just this little bit of foliage left here. And I know I had these bows tied on the handles, but let me show you. I don't think I'm going to add these this year. This is the runner. And I think it is, what I had on here was more plain last year, and I don't think I want the loudness of the bows. I think I just want to let the centerpiece speak for itself. So, I'm not sure what happened here, but I don't have an even amount, do I? I think I might have misplaced one of those. I'll see. But all I do, and one of these, huh? Maybe I just didn't have any left over last year. Well, I have a conundrum, you guys. I'm going to have to go search and see what might have fallen out of my bag. Okie dokie. They fell out of the Ziploc bag. I found them. Yay. So I remember how I want to do this opposite back here. Of course, I'll give you a 360 of this. And all I did, that's how I did it last year. That's it. You see? There we go. Not tough at all, you guys. These are very simple little arrangements. Once you have an idea of what you want to put in them, and of course I clean off this island a ton, so I need to have something, make something that I can move around a lot. So that's what I do. All right, so there's that one. Now I'm going to bring my tripod over to this other corner in my kitchen and make up a little arrangement in the corner. I have no idea what I'm doing here quite yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. I've brought in some decor pieces, or accent pieces. You see that? Probably not very well, huh? Let's see if I can drop this down a little bit. Here we go. How's that? All right, obviously I need to get rid of this. I'm going to leave the pip berries in there. It's not dirty. I did just clean that a while back. First thing I'm going to do, this is what I keep my toothpicks in, and this is an old little vase that I had from Falls Craft. I used to have a set of dishes that looked like this from Falls Craft. Well, those dishes are long gone, but this little thing has managed to stay with me here. So that's what I decided to put my toothpicks in. Sophie, I'm going to have to go give her some attention here in a minute, you guys. I brought out a I thought I did. Oh, I'm washing it. A candy dish that I'm going to use. I washed this, sorry. I'm going to use this in the place of the plate. Again, I haven't tried any of this yet, so I'm just kind of winging it here, you guys. Maybe the pumpkin there or right there, and put these fellas. And again, as you can already tell, I'm starting to work with this, the tallest in the back, moving forward into the right. Again, I don't know why I like that look. I like the taller piece to be on the left. It's my symmetrical nature, and for some reason I like things on the left to be taller. I don't know, but anyway, I have some, oh my goodness, these are falling apart. Yikes. Some pip berries. I'm not going to use the ones that are falling apart, just a pick. And I got some glass beads. Half of them are not doing so well here. Let me put some of them in first though. And let's see. Nice here. Got some pomegranates. These are from the dollar store. Tell you guys, I'm going to cut them apart. I have been utilizing the stuff from the dollar store like y'all would not believe. Alright, now let's see. I've got some flowers here too. I'm going to use this one as kind of a base. Thought I would use those beads. I think I'll augment with them on the top. Let's just start like this. And then add the pick. And maybe a tuft of pomegranates. I'm just going to snug the pip berries. I don't think I like those glass. I think I want to get something to fill in back there a little bit too. I don't know whether I have a little pumpkin or something I can get for back there, even maybe a few of these. I don't like those with that though. It's not the right color. So I'll be back. I need to let Sophie out. So I'm going to, I feel like I'm hurrying because I need to get to her. So let me go let her out. And then I'm going to come back and revisit this a little bit. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back. Look what I found. One of my little pumpkins from the dollar store. So I'm gonna tilt that up in the back corner. I think I will finish it off, leaving my toothpicks in the front there. You know who knows where to find them there. So there we go, I think. And that'll be it. So I'm gonna get my island set up, and that way you can see the centerpiece in its place, and I'll show you the kitchen windows, and that will be it for this one, you guys. I'm loving it. I think that looks pretty. Just a little something something. These things don't need to be hard, you know? All right, I'll be right back. Here we go. Here's my kitchen. This is one of my very favorite rooms in the house. And one of the main reasons we built this particular model of home. But anyway, here is that centerpiece. I lit the candle, and I'm starting to smell that spiced pumpkin. Even though the candle's in there a little crooked. Ouch, that gets hot. Careful. And there's that table runner. And I think it blends very nicely. Very, very nicely. And here are the kitchen windows. Let me see if I can get the light to cooperate here with us. I bought these plates at that same little country store that I was referring to, Country Treasures in Harrisonburg, Virginia. And I always keep my little cardinals up there. And then there is this window's arrangement. As you can see, I've got 3 big windows in a row, and they crank out. All 3 of them, you can see the crank there. And here's the center window and that arrangement. Little scarecrows on either side. I always keep my love you a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck where I can always see it, because it reminds me of my lady cousins. And this always reminds me of my mom, and I don't even think I can read it. Tears could build a stairway and memories a lane. I would walk right up to heaven and bring you home again. Only if she was healthy. Only if she was healthy would I want to bring her back again. And she had all her memories restored. She passed away of Alzheimer's about 4.5 years ago. Anyway, I'm a big old sap, you guys. Here's the sides arrangement and a little scarecrow. And then the same plate on this side. I wanted them to match. This is the only time of year, I can't remember if I do at Christmas. They might match at Christmas. I don't think they do. It's the only time of year that they match. The others I've picked up on and off. Get back far enough, there we go. And then that lamp is to the left of the windows. And here is that little arrangement. That worked out cute, I think. The all-important toothpicks. I got the lamp at the same little country store. So for this, there's that wreath I made. Maybe I'll put you a little card up there in the right-hand corner. This is actually gonna either go on the family room door over there or on the garage, the door going out into the garage. It's our family hymn that we all sing together all the time. Stacy got me that for Christmas. That is the real sheet music etched into the wood. Next up, look at this mess. Look at these two. Everybody's zonked. There's Sophie. This, I think the next thing I'm going to work on is up there. That lantern. And put a little bit more decor up there. And then this centerpiece. Got to redo it. And there's the tablecloth ready to go on the table. There's all my ribbon. I think I'm going to do a different funky bow for up there. Maybe I'll use some of that plaid, this plaid ribbon, and pick a few to go with that. Something different for up there. I was thinking I should really keep this one in with this, but you know, why not switch it up? I don't know. We'll see how that one turns out, and I may do it for this too. But that's next. Not sure I'm going to touch that. I have stuff to put on that shelf, but I love that cardinal. I hate to put it away, so I think I might just leave it for this fall and just decorate around it. Maybe that'll be the more red fall corner, you know? Why not? I love that. I did the hutch, but I don't want to show you too much of that because that's for another video, and I need to do the powder room too, which is right there down that hall to the left. That's the laundry room in front of you. And then this massive thing is going to be out on it's crooked. It's hanging there crooked, sorry. That's going to be hanging out on the front door. But I'm going to close this one out for now, you guys. And I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Blowing you a kiss. Bye-bye.